Hello guys, welcome back to SWS Boxing. Delighted to get back on the channel. Harvey Dykes, he's now 3-0 and it's fight week for him. He's boxing Milan Pavnov. I believe it's 4 rounds and yeah, it's been a while. I think I had him on in February. It doesn't feel that long ago, but yeah, pleasure to
Yeah,
have you on.
it's a pleasure to be on, mate.
And so since then you've had one fight. It was meant to you had a fight cancelled in Tolworth, but anyway,
Yeah,
you at least you fought in it was April, and I was asking you, would you want to get back on a Wasserman show? Is that a goal? And yeah, and you got another opportunity on the Wasserman show, didn't you? At Your Call, it was on channel. Yeah, it was on Channel 5 and the YouTube channel. It was on the, believe it, yeah, Charlie Edwards undercard. And yeah,
yeah, good
another
card.
big opportunity for you boxing at the famous Your Call. And you boxed Milos Velectic, and you beat him 60-54.
Yeah. He didn't really come to fight, so it was a bit of a weird fight, but it was okay. Yeah, not my best performance, but you're gonna see a lot better Saturday.
Your own worst what's the word, critic.
Yeah. Most boxers are.
Yeah, most of you are, but I mean, especially when somebody's negative. No
Oh, it's
disrespect,
annoying.
no disrespect to them, but it's annoying when they're not throwing many shots, when they're covering up, grabbing. It's hard
Yeah,
to get your shots off,
hard
isn't
to
it?
look good. It's hard to. Yeah, it's hard. It's so hard when they come like that, and it's pointless in a way. They don't really do anything. But it's down to me to try and look good against them kind of people. But I won every round, but it was hard to get what I'll do in the gym off.
Yeah,
But I
but the
think you're
main
going to see a much better performance this weekend. This lad won his last fight. He stopped the kid 2 weeks ago in the first round, so he comes swinging. So I think this you're going to see a better Harvey Dykes come Saturday night.
Yeah, I'm sure we will. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm sure, as they come to fight, as we saw what happened when
the second fight. Yeah,
yeah, in your second fight, your
yeah,
opponent
definitely.
came to have a go with you, and we saw what happened. You, I would say that's your best performance today. I think
Oh, same in the
done
pro
well.
ranks.
You've
Yeah.
done well in all three, in my opinion. But I think that's the one at the minute that stands out, as your opponent was firing back, and you look good as they were
Yeah,
throwing back.
when it was yeah, no, it was good. He come to win. That's what I mean. I think the better the opponents, you're going to see the better of me. I think that if you ask anyone, Don Charles, Luke Hewitt, they'll tell you the same. When he's sparring top people, you see the better of me. Then when you see me a bit lower opposition, I just kind of go down in the level. And when I'm up, I feel like you see a much better level from me. And there's still loads to come.
Well, yeah, exactly. And you're back out again. So a bit of a, yeah, sort of a, just about a month. Uh, but I can imagine you probably was in that gym in that time anyway. And yeah,
Yeah,
back
definitely
out,
always in the gym.
and you're back out on a good little show, good decent card. Nielsen and TM1 for doing a combined show. And yeah, you've got
Yeah, I see that
as
there's
you
a lot of Guildford
mentioned.
boys that are on it, so it'll be a good card.
Yeah, and
Jimmy
as you
Lee's a good
mentioned,
fighter.
and as you mentioned, you've got Milan Pananov,
Yeah.
who got a knockout in his last fight. So, and that's what you want, somebody who's gonna
Oh,
be
that's what I want.
dangerous.
That's what I want. I think yeah, they've only accepted a 4 rounder, so I'm guessing he's probably going to come out swinging a bit. So
Because Luke said you wanted six.
oh yeah, I didn't really. I don't know why I've had to go back to 4 for this fight, but it was kind of take the 4 round or not fight, and I want to fight, and I've sold the tickets now, so it was. I weren't going to pull out, so it's 4 rounds. It's annoying because you only want to go forward once. I had one fight. I tried to get my debut 6 rounds, but we had a 4 round there, and then we went in 6. Last 2, and then we got back to a 4 for this one. But I just think it just means I'm going to go through the gears on Saturday. I'm going to be bringing the heat. I'm going to be stepping on it from the first bell.
Exactly. I mean, how's camp gone? Everything gone to plan? I mean, you've had some top sparring. As
Yeah,
I was speaking to Luke yesterday, he said you've been, sparring David Adelaide, who's got a big fight coming
David,
up
yeah, good fight.
himself, and of course, Lewis Oakford's got a big fight as well.
Yeah, Lewis, yeah, he's looking good. Lewis, I sparred him yesterday. My last spar, done 8 rounds of him. Uh, yeah, no, it was a really good spar.
How do you feel those David and Lewis will get on in their fights?
Both in tough fights. Both in really tough fights. But this at that level, it just takes one. You got to be on it. You know what I mean? It's 1% and everything. Depends who turns up on the day. Sometimes, when it's elite level, and these boys are going to be coming for it. David whacks very hard. Uh, but that's just, and Lewis is a good boxer, very good boxer. He's underrated. So I think you're going to see. They're both John Edges and Solomon. What is his name? Solomon. They're both in tough fights,
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
but they're
And
all good fighters. All four of them are great, good fighters.
yeah, exactly that. And yeah, again, as you say, the similar level as they won't be fighting each other otherwise. And
Yeah.
yeah, I mean it's close fights. At the minute I'm thinking Lewis and David, because I think people slag David off about his last performance against Wardley, but I don't even think it was terrible. I thought he put a good fight up against Wardley. Yes, I thought Wardley was up and it was a good performance from Wardley, but don't take anything away from Adelaide that night.
No, definitely not. David Alley's a good fighter. He's improving under Adam Booth as well. Adam Booth's a good coach, very good coach. Uh, yeah, it was some good rounds with David.
And yeah, Lewis as well. He's got a chance against a matchroom fight, which is a massive opportunity for Lewis, and I'm sure he'll take it with both hands. And I'm sure
Yeah, you got to
I've got
grab
a
these
feeling he.
opportunities. We were talking about it yesterday. We was talking, and Lewis is on it, mate. He's on it. He's John Edge is a very good fighter, very technical skills, very good. I watch him myself. He's being a southpaw. He's a very good fighter, but he's got a fight in his hand with Lewis, to tell you that.
He does, yeah. Yeah, moving back onto yourself, of course. Have you still have you got did you have like a fight deal with Wasserman and is that still do you still work with them or is that just what happened with that?
Uh, I, Yeah, there was no deal in place, but they like the tickets ourselves, so they want me on their shows when it's down London or Harlem Eubanks, Brighton. Well, he's unbelievable. I think Harlem's really underrated. I've been watching him in the gym actually quite a lot recently, and obviously he done the Brighton Centre, so that's how we got onto them. But let's just hope. I think we could be on a Wasserman show. Not the next fight, the fight after. We're not signed to anyone at the minute, so we can just see, you know, if they want a ticket seller on their show, we can go on the show. We want to get the record up to 7-0 and then step in with the big boys. Step in.
I mean that's the spirit, mate, and as you
I
say
want to be 7-0 by the end of the year. That was the plan. The first year in pros to get to 7-0.
oh,
And
so is
then,
that your plan for this year,
yeah,
hopefully
we
get
had a few fall through, like you said, like we had the one in February fall through, one in March fall through. So we have lost, but hopefully we can still make it by December. And then next year, yeah, it's big fights,
I
big
mean
in with the prospects.
yeah, I mean exactly that. And as you say, you take one fight as it comes, and especially you've got a good fight. Well, it should be a good fight. Um,
Yeah.
on Saturday, and you've got an opponent who's gonna come to fight. So a potential, in my opinion, a potential. I don't know what me and my words today are getting muddled up. Potential show stealer. That's what I was gonna say. Got there in the.
Yeah, no, I think it's gonna be good. I think he's gonna bring it. I think he's gonna be coming, and I'm gonna be boom, 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 mixing it up. They know how I box. I can box fight. I'll do both. That's my style. I'm one of them southpaws that can box for a bit or I can fight for a bit. It depends what the opponent really brings, and I prefer people that come at me as well. So you see the skill set. So if he comes at me, he's gonna be walking onto special shots.
Yeah. It sort of yeah, makes for a good fight, and it's going to be
Yeah,
carnage for, well, 4 rounds or less.
4 rounds or less. Let's see. Let's go. I'm trying to get knockouts, so let's see. I've just got a good strength conditioner as well. I got Alex Davis, well, my Brighton one, and I've got Ian up here. He's really good. That's I'm doing a lot of work with at the minute, so I think he said within the next 6 months you're going to start seeing the power. Me and Don have been working on. Don's amazing at getting these power shots. You see it. You see like how dangling the bar is now. It's a different fighter now,
Oh, I mean, yeah. I
and
mean, you say
I'm
that. I mean,
hoping.
Dubois got a big win against, Hergovic, and potential big fight news I've heard as well for him.
Yeah, you never know. You never know, but yeah, it's going to be good. Anyone who's in with Dang, you got to be in your A game from the start because if you're not, you're down to sleep. And he's a good fighter, Dang on the bar, and he's even Don's improved him massively. You can see that. No one
What about
expected that really
Chisora? Does he
with
still
Dang.
train with Don?
I think sometimes I'm not too sure but yeah, sometimes.
And do you think
This
Chisora
gym up
would be
here
a
is just mad.
choice?
You got everyone in there. You got Tony Oka. Yeah, I hope. Well, it's a good fight, isn't it? It depends what Joyce has got left, and what Chisora's like. He's on ya. He's on ya. He's and Chisora turns up, and it's the big fights. You can never say he never turns up. He turns up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you know what time, for your fans who are going to be coming down to support you, as always, you bring a massive support down each time. Can you tell them like what time the first fights are, what time the doors start, and I mean open, and what time you'll roughly be on, if you know?
Do you know what? I actually haven't got a clue. I've been told I'm on before the about 9 o'clock ish. But what time does it start? 7? Is it 7?
I don't know.
I don't
You're
have a
asking
clue
me
either.
now.
But
Yeah, but it's
yeah, no,
normally starts about 6:30, 7 sort of time, doesn't it?
yeah, that's it.
And then
My
there's
norm's all
about nine
trained in about that time.
fights.
Yeah, the Brighton lot are coming up. They're coming up, and they're looking forward to it. And I want to thank everyone again for buying tickets. Uh, it's amazing. This is what gives me the chance to get somebody quite like promoters want me on the shows because of the ticket sales. And I just want to, yeah, they're coming up and they'll be making a lot of noise as they always do.
100%, mate. I'm looking forward to, watching you in person for the first time. So it should
No,
be good.
yeah, no, it'd be good to actually. I haven't met you, have I?
No,
I
no.
see you're with Alfie Clegg quite a lot. I'm friends with Alfie. He's a good kid. Uh, he's smashing life and he's doing really well. I see you. So yeah, no, I've seen you with him quite a lot, and it'd be good to meet you in person, mate.
Yeah. And yeah, hopefully, a knockout to go on top with it. But if not a
Yeah,
knockout, a win's the main thing. But
the win's the win, but I want this knockout. I
I'm
want it.
sure it's coming, mate. I mean, you know,
Yeah, I
yeah,
think
you
once
say
they
it's
start
4. I
opening
reckon
up,
maybe round 3 or 2, but a knockout's a knockout and a win's a win is the main thing. But I've got a feeling that knockout's coming,
well,
mate.
this is the thing, and I think once they start opening up, and I'm getting a bit stronger now, it's gonna, it's just gonna come. It's gonna come soon. If it's not this one, it will come. It be coming.
100%.
Hopefully.
It will do.
Nah,
And yeah,
cheers,
before
bud.
I let you go,
Yeah,
yeah, just thank, the usual people, whether that's your manager,
yeah.
your fans, trainers.
First of all, Marcus Morley. He's been a diamond. The man's done so much for me and putting me up in hotels to train with Don. Luke Hewitt runs me everywhere. He's like a brother, we're so close. He's a massive part of my team. He runs me up and down the country. He does so much for me, gives me work, like in the gym, helps me out. And all the other sponsors as well, Yates Scaff, your PDS, Alex Davis, work, Track Nutrition, DD, Steve, Speedy Recoveries, A Star Rubbish Removals, Beeble fillers, and yeah, there's loads of them. So if I've missed one, I'm so sorry, but no, I really am grateful for you all,
Oh
and
yeah,
thank you for having me on.
anytime. Oh, I was meant to ask you earlier. You're boxing on is it Fight Zone? I've seen.
It's on Fight Zone. Oh,
Yeah.
great! Because everyone's been asking me if they can watch it because some people can't get up. And yeah, so Fight Zone is brilliant. I was on there. Dennis Hobson's a great guy. I was out in the Cayman Islands with him. We had a great time, great week.
Yeah. So if
And
any, if for those who can't come to the fight, it's on Fight Zone, so that should be good. And yeah, from me, thank you for your time as always, and good luck with the fight on Saturday. All the
thank you
best,
so
mate.
much, mate. I really appreciate it for having me on. You take care,
Anytime.
bud.
Good luck.
Cheers, mate.